guys waiting forever. Also, before we start, Winter has asked me to not ask her any questions. So if you guys wonder why I'm not asking Winter any questions, that is why.
Gotcha.
All right, guys. So that being said, let's go on ahead and jump into it.
Wait. How come you can't ask Winter questions?
She just said she didn't feel like talking at this moment, so I just will not be
So
asking
we
her
all
questions.
get to answer questions.
I just
that
want to
Tribal
say this
Council-
isn't because of the tribal. This is because what happened last night after the tribal happened. If you know what happened, then you'll know. I think everyone knows at this point, like, I just don't want to talk right now or even think about this game. Not because, like, oh, like, everything that's happened, but the fact that a video got posted of me yet again of something that I made a mistake in yet again, and I just don't feel in the mood. Like, it's just been on my mind a lot recently, and school's just been on my mind.
Well, no offense, but you had time to like sit and strategize the whole entire day and talk on Discord, but you can't answer a few tribal questions. Like, I'm not trying to like be rude or anything, but I just find it kind of annoying and kind of unfair that all of us have to sit here
Fine, I'll answer
answer
questions then.
questions
Okay,
and like
I'm
reveal
answering
stuff
questions,
about our
Trey.
game, but you
Trey,
can't
I'm
answer
answering
any
questions, okay?
I just want to say really
Sorry.
quickly, if Winter, if you want to answer questions, that's fine. But I also want to tell all of you, in reality noted past like seasons and stuff, there has been times where maybe someone couldn't answer questions because they couldn't talk because someone was in the room and they were on. Or if you just ever don't feel comfortable, you don't have to answer questions. You don't have to, if I ask you a question you don't want to answer, you can tell me you just don't want to answer that one, anything like that. It's up to you guys, but I completely understand where some of you are coming from. But I just want to let you know, just because Winter asked, it doesn't mean she's getting like special treatment. All of you could at any point not answer questions if you did not want to.
Okay, Winter's unmuted and Winter just said she can answer questions, so can she get a question? And
Yeah,
I mean,
I'll give
in the nicest
I'll give
way
her a question.
possible. I'm
And Winter,
sorry.
if you decide you don't want one, then just let me know and I won't give you one. Or I mean, if
Okay.
you don't want to answer that, just let me know and I won't make you
Okay.
answer it. Okay, guys, but let's jump into it. All right, so Matt, last tribal council, you guys vote out Justin. Can you talk to me a little bit about what you think that vote did for the group?
I think our group is actually pretty cohesive, and I feel like it made us more cohesive, which sucks because with being cohesive, you risk losing and having to vote off one of your cohesive members. So we thought maybe it would help us in challenges, being all together, and it didn't really. So, well, maybe it did. I don't know. We still lost. So.
Mm-hmm. Trey, would you agree with that statement that, that vote made you guys really be a cohesive group?
No.
Okay, why do you disagree with that?
It just didn't. It's just, I feel like it made everything just worse, everything messier, everything just not cohesive.
All right. Emily, do you want to kind of weigh in a little bit on what he means by not cohesive? Is there any reasoning you can think of?
I mean, challenge-wise, I think we did good. I think we were good yesterday, and then today a lot of things got messy when it coming up to this tribal. There were a lot of things that went down, so it did make us a little messy. But in the end, I think we are more cohesive than we were with Justin in a way, but at the same time we were a mess still. So
Emma, there seems to be a bit of talk of messiness. Do you care to weigh in on this topic of why you think maybe the group is a bit messy? Emma, you're on mute if you do not realize.
I know, I just noticed that too. No, I just think it's because so many of us have so many ideas, and one problem that we do have is that we really can't all seem to figuratively come up on one thing. There were many times where there could have been an easy vote or something, but so many people have so many different ideas and don't necessarily want to compromise because they want to make the move that's best for their game. And it just kind of slows down the process, and it makes it to where everybody's name gets thrown out and everybody's paranoid. And it's just not a fun way to play the game. It's just really it's unneeded completely. But I just think that there are just some of us who have way different motives than other people, and it would just be better if like we could be more cohesive as a group, as to we just want what we want, because that's not going to help our tribe.
All right, Emma. So was tonight one of those instances where a lot of different people had a lot of different ideas and couldn't come together and make a decision? Emma, that was for you again. That was for Emma.
I didn't.
It was in response to hers.
I didn't hear that.
I said, you mentioned that the group sometimes everyone has their own ideas. What's best for their game? Was tonight one of those instances as well where people couldn't come together?
It was for a good moment, but I just think we just had to sit down and like explain like our differences, and it really brought us closer as a tribe. And I just think we really turned it around, which I'm really proud of.
All right, so Viva, Emma mentions that you guys just needed to sit down, talk about your differences, and you guys did that, and it brought you closer. What was the result of that conversation? What was the summary you guys all came to conclude?
Well, I would assume that it was all good. I think that we did resolve things. I did, not gonna lie, mess up a whole bunch of things, and I apologize for it, but I just hope that this goes extremely smooth now that we've talked about it. So.
All right, Winter, the group seems to be talking about hoping everything goes smoothly, that hopefully everyone's on the same page now. Would you agree that this tribe's all on the same page?
Well, it seems like they're all turning their back against me, because last time I recall, I wasn't in that group chat when we were talking about all our problems. And when I went to go on the Discord, it was a 5-person room, which I found really weird. And like I said, it feels like they're all gonna vote me tonight. Like, if you're gonna vote me, it's them. Like, at the end of the day, but it's whatever. I don't care anymore. I've got other shit to be dealing with. And right now, I'm not gonna fight. I'm not even gonna say the shit that I'm gonna say. But if I go down, bitch, fucking, you better expect fucking things are gonna blow up, because I'm not going down without a fight. I mean.
Well, if you feel in danger now, why not blow it up now?
I'm not gonna blow it up now, because what's the point? Because it's like me saying right now, I'm just gonna see how it goes out in the vote reveal, because it's clear that you guys are probably gonna vote me. It's clear that to some of you want to build a target on my back, because I haven't said shit to people, but it's clear that some people want to, bring that up, want to be like, oh yeah, she's saying shit, she's doing shit, I've been in work all day. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't care anymore.
So, Winter, tonight,
all right,
who are you voting?
Go for it, Trey.
Because so many names went around tonight. Who are you voting?
I don't know who I'm voting. It depends.
You can't say who you're voting?
No, I can't say who I'm voting.
Because my thing is, usually I'm the quiet person.
You know what? I might vote myself, because
but Winter, you're not going to vote yourself. Stop with the bullshit. So it's just very frustrating, because it's it seemed like you threw out name after name after name. You even threw out my name. You threw out so many people's names. It's you can't throw out everybody's name. And
I never threw
you
your
can't
name
play all
out.
because before I would never say anything. And Winter, I even came to you with advice. I'm saying don't keep telling everybody you're their number one, because everybody else is going to feel a type of way.
I never said shit.
I never said shit. That you keep throwing out everybody's names, and you're just making things even more messier. And right now, I feel like I'm in danger, and it's fresh. It's just frustrating me right now, because I feel like I'm being just. It's just frustrating, because I feel like I'm stuck right now, and I hate feeling this way. And I hate feeling like I'm in danger. I hate feeling like my name is thrown out. I hate when stuff is just messy and everything is just it shouldn't be like this. In other words, it shouldn't be like this. I'm just so frustrated. And like Winter, I just want to know, like, what are you doing tonight? Because I've heard you're doing several names, and you can't do all of them.
Can
You
you
can't write
list
down every
all
single
several
name
names
on
that
a
I'm
piece of
doing?
paper.
Can you
So
list
who are
all
you
several
doing?
names that I'm doing? Can you list
Matt.
all
So
several
what?
names that I'm doing?
Matt.
Matt's waving.
I've
No.
never
No,
mentioned
it's
that.
only.
Okay.
And so is Emma.
Hello.
I don't see Emily. Everybody seems to be reacting. All right, so I have a question for Matt now. Matt, it's been said before that, there's been a tribal where we've experienced, it seemed like Winter was going to go home before, and then, she didn't. She stayed, and here we are yet again at another tribal where Winter's name appears to be on the table. How do we know that that's not just another case of Winter's name falsely being on the table once again?
We don't, but if that is the case, I'm left out of that one.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully that's not the case.
Mm-hmm. Emily, Trey's over here saying, I feel like I'm in danger, and it's been proven in reality noted past when you're at a tribal council and something seems so clear that it seems like one person's going home. Typically, that person doesn't always go home. So are people concerned the possibilities of a blindside tonight?
I think we're all concerned on the possibility of a blindside. I'm concerned. Of course, I want to be like, yeah, I trust people's words, but there's always like that thought in the back of your head thinking, are you the next victim of the Tefnut acting troupe?
Mm-hmm. Trey, you've mentioned that you feel in danger, and then when the vote seems so clear and everyone's cautious and worried of a blindside, what do you do to ensure that it's not you?
I mean, it's kind of hard to like know what do you do, because it's like if somebody already has their mind made up on something, you can't really like change it unless they want to change it. You can't force anybody to do anything they don't want to do. Like it's just common nature. You can't force anybody to do anything they don't want to do. They're either going to do what they want, like they're going to do what they want to do, or they're going to do nothing at all. And like I'm in danger. I could be like, okay, well, I'll vote like this way, but then people still in their brain, they could be like, maybe I still want to do Trey. And like, it's just frustrating because usually I try not to be like this shooken up paranoid person. Like I heard my name before and I ain't go ballistic. I ain't get like super paranoid, but it's just a point that like today at camp, I was just hosting my game, being a host. While I'm hosting my game, not on, able to like strategize to defend myself or like be there for anything, and I come back and then I hear that there's all these plans to try to like get rid of me, and like there's these group chats, there's those group chats, and like it's just frustrating. And like another thing that's very scary. There's 2 males on this tribe. The rest are girls, and from what Winter said, all the girls are voting me. So like I really don't
Never said
know
that.
how to feel. I don't know how to take this. Like, it's just very frustrating because it's kind of like, whoa, what the fuck? And then, like, with the whole vase smash twist, it's like, well, even if I had the power to smash the vase, I still don't have majority because if the girls are voting together, it's still 3 against 2 or 3 against 1 because I don't know what Matt is doing. And it's just frustrating. And it's like, it makes me, like, not want to play the game because I feel like I've been trying to be loyal to specific people, and like it just feels like it's not like panning out the way I thought it was going to like be, and then like it's just frustrating me. It's like I really don't know how to feel, so I'm just like I don't know. I'm just like frustrated. I'm so frustrated. I'm just like at a loss for words right now because I'm.
Emma, Trey brings up a good point that the last 2 people voted out of this tribe were both men. But another interesting point is the past 3 people voted out of this game have been original Bastet members. You sitting here tonight are the only original Bastet member. Is that something that potentially concerns you?
I think by now, at least on the tribe that I'm on right now, I don't know about new Bastet. We aren't seeing the game as original tribes anymore. We don't see it as Sobek, Tefnut, and Bastet. Like, I have not heard one person say, oh, well, they want to hurt you because you're on Bastet, which is surprising because I think a lot of people came into Tribe Swap with that idea. Like, Bastet's just so strong and they're going to band together. But I think, like, me being able to tell people, hey, like, it's not as good as it seems. Like, this tribe is not as strong and willed and put together as y'all think it is. I think that, like, separated it a lot. And I think a lot of people are starting to branch out of their tribes and realize, hey, like, my original tribe and me sticking with them, that's not going to help me at all. Like, I need to branch out. So I think now, like, it's not really tribe versus tribe versus tribe. So I'm not really concerned about my game being destroyed because I was on a certain tribe. I'm thinking of it as like other aspects.
You know, Viva, Emma brings up she feels like original tribe lines kind of are no longer being looked at or observed, but people have to be thinking about the possibility of some type of merge or something coming soon. You guys are really dwindling down in numbers. Are people thinking about possible connections with the other tribe?
Sorry.
You're good.
I think that when it comes to things like merge, like, I'm not really in like a headspace to really talk about it because I'm not in a good headspace. But from what I'm thinking about, it's just like I'm doomed for merge anyways. So, I think it's important that, like, people understand that when they watch this, that, like, if you're gonna play a quote unquote friends game, that, like, you don't put, like, the people you think are quote unquote playing a friends game in the bottom of the marriage. Like, think about it this way: if you're going to say that, like, oh, like, we are like a friend group, and, you know, like, we're doing all the, like, shit around here and, like, whatever, I don't care if that's what you think, but if you're gonna be like, oh, if you make it to merge, like, all three of you are going, like, that's definitely playing a friends game. You're all playing a friends game because you guys are all in the same tribe. Like, I think that's ridiculous. So don't come to me if you're going to say that you're going to do a friends game and then play a friends game. Like, I'm not really thinking about merge right now because I know that there's not a chance that I'm going to make it through it.
Okay. You know, Emily, in that same argument, thinking about the possibility of merge, what if you guys don't merge? What if you guys are here for a longer amount of time? Are people thinking about challenge strength?
At this point, we are just hoping for the best. Like, there's nothing we can do to make our tribe stronger challenge-wise, because I feel like even in the last challenge, we did pretty good, but, like, we just lost. I think there's nothing we can really hope for challenge-wise, and it's just what's best for our games at this point.
Winter, you know, it's been said, at least on the surface, that you appear to be on the bottom of the tribe. How important is the vase smashing? You know, that could potentially take away a number from some group of people, somebody in the game.
I think at this point, like, they've all made it clear, like, it's obvious who they're voting. I think that at this point, there's no point in, like, if my vase gets smashed, there's no point in this, there's no point in that. And people may be like, oh, you're acting. No, I'm being genuinely serious. Like, nobody has come to talk to me these past few tribals, and that is something very scary for me. Like, I'm just gonna be there, like, and Trey's looking, like, away, like, and I don't know, like, you're gonna roll your eyes, but, like, at the end of the day, like, people just...
You were smiling last tribal council, girl. You were smiling for a long time, so I can roll whatever I want.
I'm just stating, like, the fact that, like, if this tribe is gonna vote me, then it's fucking stupid. But, like, I don't care. Like, I'll go out with a bang. I'll expose fucking people. And I'll expose stuff. Because I don't give a fuck anymore.
So is that your last resort telling people... Is that your, like, result to, like, tell people, oh, well, I'm going to expose this. Don't vote me out because I'm going to expose you. That's, like, a good way to play the game.
Yeah, that's an amazing way. I know.
All right, guys. That being said, there seems to be a lot of paranoia here tonight. Seems to be fairly straightforward based off what you guys are saying, but the only way for us to know is to get to the votes. So that being said, unless anyone has anything they'd like to say, we can get to the vase smashing.
Drew, I have a question. I'm gonna ask you this in DM.
Okay, actually, that reminds me, you need to update Whispering anyways.
I don't think I've gotten any whispers.
I don't think there was any. Yeah, there was absolutely no whisper. Oh, well, actually, Winter and Trey.
Whoa.
Final two.
Whisper.
Don't shoot
Right.
up.
But besides that, no whispering. Except maybe
Wait,
now there
why
might be
would you
some whispering
whisper me
happening.
when you? That's interesting.
Okay, Trey, ask me the question.
Yeah, I'm about to message you right now.
Okay. Once he's asked his question, we will get to face smashing. All right. Okay. All right, guys. I think I have answered. Or are you still typing? Are you good?
No, I got my answer.
Okay, cool. All right, guys. That being said, let's get to the base smashing. I know everybody's favorite part. Can I sing? Whatever. Doesn't matter if you can or not. Wait, can you guys hear me though?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. Got one. I think it's stuck to another one, but I feel the one I'm getting. Okay. The person who will be smashing a vase tonight is Viva.
Viva.
Wow, that's weird.
All right, Viva. Let me read out to you your options. Blue, white, pink, yellow, red, and green.
Red.
No
All right.
surprise. I may as well pack my torch up now.
Red, that is winter, meaning winter tonight you will not vote. Everyone else, starting now, you have 5 minutes to vote in your DM labeled your name's DM. You know the drill by now.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm home tonight, so we're back to index cards instead of sticky notes.
Yay.
Well, you got your budget back.
All right. Let me go ahead and mute. I don't want to give anything away.
Wait, I can't find it. Oh, there it is. It's really quiet.
All right,
Oh,
guys.
he's here.
I have the votes. Okay. That being said, at this time, if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. All right. That being said, let's get to the votes. First vote. Winter. Don't play the middle, dumb bitch. P.S. Don't snitch either.
Thanks,
Second
Beaver.
vote. Winter. Pathological lying gets you nowhere. Third vote.
Ooh, these reads are.
And the 11th person voted out of reality noted Tomb of Exclusion. Winter. Loyalty is everything. Winter, that's enough tonight. Please bring me your torch. I will call you for your exit interview.
Ooh, so let's blow up some games. Emily has an idol. Trey has an idol. Let's say the following. Viva's working with the girls because there's a girls' alliance. Trey is working with everyone in the game. Congratulations. Matt, you're a snake. I knew you were going to vote me anyway. So
I
so
told
Viva...
you.
No, Viva snitched you out. Viva snitched you out. So goodbye, bitches.
To be fair,
So was any of that
I'll
information
see
that
that.
none of us already knew?
I
Head
told her I
back to
wanted
the
to vote
beach,
her.
guys.
And like literally the girls aren't even working together.
Yeah,
Ending the
girls
call
are
for
working.
everyone. Y'all can continue on
Okay.
Discord.
Bye, guys.
Okay, bye.